Susie Thompson. We are so happy that you do this Berkeley Old Time Music Convention and bring so much joy to everybody. What do you have to say for yourself?
I say, let's party!
And your name?
I'm Jim Miller, and I'm from San Luis Obispo, California.
And where are you now?
Here in Berkeley at the Berkeley Old Time Music Convention, having a great time.
And when was the last time you were here?
A year ago.
And before that?
The year before that.
So you just keep coming back?
Oh, so absolutely. This is so much fun.
Fancy meeting you here.
Yeah.
Last time I took a video, it was at that Brandywine Festival.
It's a great place.
You know there's going to be another Brandywine Festival,
Yep.
June 2015.
I have the dates.
Yeah, summer solstice.
Yes,
June what?
Right. I think it's the 20th, 21st, and 20th. No, the 21st is a Sunday this year, so
anyway,
19th, 20th, 21st.
Well, we'll see you there too.
Yeah,
Red Volkswagen bus. And also, tell me, you're now in Berkeley at the Old Time Festival.
That's right.
And you're performing tomorrow night.
With the Cliffhangers.
And why don't you tell us a little bit about your group?
The Cliffhangers was a band that formed on a whim at Clifftop one year. I don't remember when it was, but it was the late 1990s or maybe early 2000s. And we got together to have fun. We liked the sound. We entered the contest. We won something. Got in the finals. Got in the finals a bunch of times. Still missing that elusive first place, but maybe it'll happen someday. Who knows?
And what instrument do you play?
I play guitar in that band.
In that thing, but I know I saw you at Brandywine playing fiddle, and you sounded really great.
That's right. I've been playing fiddle for longer than I can remember, but probably over 35 years at this point.
Well, I'll be sure to take some videos of the Cliffhangers tomorrow night at the Freight and Salvage.
I'm looking forward to seeing those.
You'll get a copy.
Oh, great.
Our big hits. Beyonce is talking about doing a cover of this.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
If the term Arkansas Hoosier seems a little odd because Hoosiers come from Indiana, the real meaning of Hoosier is a large, uncouth individual. Among a certain number in every state.
Last time I saw you was at Clifftop a year or so ago.
Last year, I believe.
Yeah, a year ago. I didn't go in 2014.
I was looking for you.
Yeah, well, you know, I just didn't make it. But anyway, I'm so happy that you're here at the Berkeley Old Time Convention.
Yes.
I keep calling it a festival, but it's more of a convening thing because look at all the people we get to reacquaint ourselves with. So tell us about your band.
I'm playing with the Earl White String Band. He's got a new CD out. Adrian Davis on guitar and Martha Hawthorne on bass.
So here we are at the Freight and Salvage for the Berkeley Old Time Music Convention, and I bumped into one of my favorite banjo players, Kim Johnson from West Virginia.
Yeah.
And we're in Berkeley, California. What do you think of California?
Nice.
You were
it's
here
crowded,
last year.
but nice.
Yeah, well, you were here last year. You should be used to it.
Well, yeah, but it's a whole year, you know.
So have you got any new tunes that you and Frank George are going to play tonight?
Oh, might be a couple, but I don't remember the name of them.
So
I'm Banjo Judy doing an interview of 3 banjo players, and they're going to introduce themselves, starting with.
my name's Mark Lewitsky,
And you're from?
Cleveland, Ohio.
And have you been in the Miss America pageant before?
Not yet. No, this is my first one.
And the guy in the middle?
Steve Arkin, and I'm from a little hamlet called Valley Cottage in the Hudson Valley.
And you like to play the banjo?
I guess I must, because I've been doing it for centuries.
And this nice young man here at the very end?
John Cohen. Hello, Roofers, and I'm from Putnam Valley, New York, as is he.
And where are you now, all 3 of you? Are you all in New York? Where are we?
We're in cyberspace.
I think we're all at the Berkeley Old Time Music Convention.
There you go. Yeah.
Today's date is September 18th, 2014.
Frightened Savage. It's a primitive art movement.
Mark lives in Ohio, where I used to live, but I'm okay now. And I live across the Hudson from John.
And I live in Albuquerque.
Yeah, well,
So that's,
global village.
4 banjo players within a few feet of each other. I better stop this video.
A lot of old-time tunes, and I know these tunes, from a bluegrass fiddler, it's harder.
Well, would you like to introduce yourself and where you're from?
My name's Bob Palasek.
And you're from?
I've lived in Livermore, California since 1979 when people talk about how they come west and all that. And people came west in a wagon train, and other people came west on the Oregon Trail in California. My wife and I came west on Interstate 70.
Well, we usually go on, Route 66.
Okay.
And so, how many of the old-time conventions have you been to?
At least every other year.
Again, this is my second one.
Only your second one?
Only my second one.
And how far did you travel to get here?
Oh, maybe 40 miles.
So
well, probably about 59 years, too.
59 years, and so what do you think so far?
What do I think so far? It's been fun. Had a great jam today, this afternoon, a great jam at the Freight, and looking forward to the show.
And would you like to tell everybody your name in case you're on a video? They might want to know who you are.
A lot of people know me as Fast Eddie. It's a true story.
And you fathered many children.
Not many, no, I'm not that fast, but I'm fast because I'm slow, so it's that type of thing.
Okay, you're from Mountain View?
Mountain View, California, and check out Saturday tomorrow at the Farmers Market, because the Pig's Foot String Band's going to go play for fun.
So you're here at the Berkeley Old Time Music Convention. You're entering the band contest?
Yes.
And what's the name of your band?
Well, the name of my band is the Pig's Foot String Band. We're based out of Bay Area.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Well, and do you bribe the judges to win, or how do you?
Well, that's a good question to ask me, because I think I know one of the judges pretty personally. Good friend of mine. But that's what it's all about. It's all about the bribery, right?
That's right. It's not the playing; it's the choice of tunes and the amount of drink you can provide.
Steve Arkin.
Steve Arkin. And where are you from?
Currently, I live in the Hudson Valley, the lower Hudson Valley, in a hamlet called Valley Cottage in Rockland County.
And that's New York.
In New York,
But
yes.
you're not in New York now.
So it would appear.
And so would you like to tell us where you are?
Well, I'm in front of the new Freight and Salvage. Last time I was here, it was the old Freight and Salvage in Berkeley, California, on Addison Street.
And you've come out for the Berkeley Old Time Music Convention?
Came out for multiple reasons. I had a credit on Southwest Airlines that I had to use by October 1st. I have a son who lives here who's a professional musician who I would like seeing as often as possible. And I have a lot of old friends who live here. And many people said, why don't you come out for the Berkeley Old Time Music Convention?
Wash up your face, comb up your head. Now get ready for the coffee and bread. It's a hard time to the Wise County Jail. It's a hard time, I know. For the Wise County Jail, no jail at all. The inches and the bugs are climbing up the wall.
Name is?
David Brown.
David Brown, that's an easy name to remember. And what instrument do you play?
Carrying a couple of banjos today, but I've got a few others.
Okay. And you're here at the Berkeley Old Time Music Convention for how many years in a row?
Well, I think I've been to all of them, at least part of some part of all of them.
And you intend to come to the rest forever, correct?
Yes.
Because it's like the best festival? What makes this one special to you?
Well, it's local and it's compact. You know, everything happens one after another. You don't have to, and everything's close together.
And it's a really well organized festival, don't you think?
Yeah.
A lot of jamming, a lot of good concerts.
Try to make things inclusive. Make sure there's places for everyone to jam.
Yeah, that's what we like about it too. Well, we'll see you next year.
All right.
My name is Mike Melnick, and this year I'm the photographer for the Berkeley Old Time Music Convention.
And you know, your name's familiar to me. I think I've seen you at other Berkeley Old Time Music Conventions.
I have been at a few, yes. I think my first one was 2006.
Wow. So that probably was the first time I came to the Berkeley Old Time Festival. And over the years I've enjoyed your photography. So tell me how you feel about this festival compared to other things that you photographed.
I like this one. It's kind of loose, kind of laid back. Just sort of float through it, find images, grab them.
Okay.
It's low key.
Well, we'll look forward to seeing all your images again this year. Thank you.
Thank you.
Your name?
My name is Terry McMurray.
And where are you from, Terry?
North Carolina.
And you're here in Berkeley, California for the 2014 Berkeley Old Time Music Convention.
I am.
And you love it, don't you?
Well, I'm having a great time.
You know, I think the first time I met you was when you were here when Benton Flippin played with you and Paul.
I believe we were all staying at the same hotel.
Was that 2009? Time flies in old time music, doesn't it?
I was thinking it was, it could have been.
I'll check out my videos. Well, I'm so glad that you made it this year, and I hope someday you'll make it back to New Mexico where I live.
Yes, me too. I enjoyed being there as well.
Old Time Convention 2014. And Grace, you're not over 55, are you?
I'm not.
The other fellow said you had to be over 55 to come to this. So are any of you people over 55? I don't think so. Are you having fun? Playing a lot of music? Yeah, well, we're glad that you're here, and we'll see you next year.
Hi.
So you're a banjo player.
Yes, I am.
So where are you?
Where am I? I am at the Berkeley Old Time Music Convention. I'm sitting in a park. Honestly, I don't know the name of this park, but this is always where they have the string band contest on Saturday of the convention, and it's really cool.
So always? You've been here before then?
Yeah, we've been here. I think this is our 3rd year.
And
came up from Arroyo Grande.
And your name?
My name's Connie.
You want to play a little note or two on your banjo?
Not really, not on film. We need a whole band.
Well, thanks for your interview.
Over 50. That's first and last name. Over 50.
Over 50, and so you're saying that's one of the criteria to be at the Berkeley Old Time Music Convention?
Well, it has old time in it, but I didn't know you have to be over 50 to.
No, but I saw some young chicks over there. You ought to check it out.
Where?
Just over on the other side. What's your name?
Linda.
And you're from where, Linda?
I live in Oakland.
In Oakland. And do you play an instrument?
I don't, but I'm a wannabe fiddler for a long time.
And so how many times have you been to the Berkeley Old Time Music Convention?
I'm not sure how many times. I guess ever since I figured out I really love this music.
Your name is Heath, correct?
Yes, my name is Heath.
And you're from where?
I'm from originally in Virginia, around Richmond, and I moved out here years and years ago, and I live up in Sonoma County, which is about an hour and a half north of here.
And I certainly enjoyed your banjo playing. I think we played last year, and I heard you last night. You were jamming to the wee hours of the morning.
Yes, that's an occupational hazard.
And so what do you think about this festival? You're going to come back next year?
I've been coming since the first year, yeah.
And what was the first year? Do you recall?
No, I don't. This is maybe the 11th, I think. This is the 11th
Great.
year.
Well, I hope to see you again next year because this is how we keep our friendships going.
Great.
Thank
okay.
you.
Take care, Judy.
So, your name is Paul Brown, I understand.
It is, every day.
Every day? Do you have a middle name?
Herbert.
Herbert. Paul Herbert Brown.
It's my dad's name.
I think I've seen you before at the Berkeley Old Time Music Convention.
I've been here at least 2 or 3 times.
And I hope you intend to come back next year.
Oh, absolutely. I really love it here.
And so tell me, what makes it special?
Well, it brings people together from down south where a lot of old-time music originated, not all of it, but a good chunk of it, and from all around the country, and it adds this wonderful flavor of Bay Area, California. I mean, the whole Berkeley scene in music and San Francisco area, it's very interesting to me, so it's a great combination. To me, it's past, present, and future all in one event, so I like it.
Great, and we will see you here next year, God willing.
Well, let's hope so.
Okay.
Thank you.
It was not much more. We were right about the same.
45 years.
There, it was quite a while ago, but sometimes just seems like it was about 5. Anyway, she was someone, and as she remains, that all of us in old time and traditional and Celtic and folk music admired. For her wonderful voice, her great enthusiasm, fabulous sense of humor, wonderful banjo picking as well, and to top it off, she's even a great chef.
My name is Tristan Claridge.
And where are you from?
I'm from a very, very small town called Burnt Ranch, California, about 6 hours north of here.
Oh, so you're from California?
Yeah, and I hang out in Berkeley a lot these days.
Okay, and I'm Banjo Judy. Do you know me?
I don't believe I have had the pleasure before.
Well, I don't live in Berkeley. I don't even live in California, but...
Whereabouts?
I live in New Mexico.
Nice. A good place. I've been down there a little bit.
Great. And so, how many of these Berkeley Old-Time Music Conventions have you attended?
Actually, not enough yet. I've dropped in on a couple of them, and at one point I lived for about a year in Susie and Eric Thompson's attic. And so I got very familiar with the Berkeley Old Time Music Convention poster, which was on the ceiling where I lived before I'd ever gotten to go to the festival, because of course Susie runs it. So I've known about it for many years.
Well, I'm so glad you're here. And what instrument do you play?
I play fiddle and I play cello.
That's an interesting combination.
It is. There's a lot of crossover. I was playing cello at an old time session until about 4:30 last night, actually. It was fun.
Well, we stayed up till 3 a.m. and that was pretty late for us, so I'm glad that you outdid us because you're younger. Now, I understand that you are quite a fiddler and have won the Texas State Fiddle Championship?
Actually, not the Texas State. It's the fiddle contest up in Weiser, Idaho that they call the national. They call it the National Old Time Fiddlers Contest, and it has some forms of old time, like the old time that comes from Texas, but not the old time that comes from the Appalachian Mountains. Although I think it used to a little more. And I've been going to that for about 23 years or something. So.
Well, I'd like to hear you play sometime.
Yeah,
okay.
It might happen.
Well, thanks for the interview.
Of course.
What I could see, and just any old place that I took off my hat was home sweet home to me. Now I'm on my way down to the old hometown, contented that there I'll be. For the prettiest little girl in all the world is gonna be waiting for me. My girl, she's the sweetest girl in town.
Saturday, September 20th, 2014, and I'm outside at the Berkeley Farmers Market. It's part of the Berkeley Old Time Music Convention, and I met this nice man who seems to know everybody. So why don't you tell us who you are and where you're from and other details of why you're here.
I am Big Boy Once, the musical dunce from Detroit, Michigan, and my other name is Mark Silber, and I've been around this music since the late, almost 1960. I came to Berkeley, and I'm around a lot of kind of music, but I always like the people that play unadorned, non-electric. I like this kind of thing.
Have you been to other Berkeley Old Time Music Conventions? Yeah,
I was the judge here for a number of years for this contest, and I actually play old time music, but I'm not known for that. I'm known for roots music and blues and folk, and then I was in the Beatles, of course. That was in the '60s. Most people forgot that.